Hello YouTube, this is Skyfire, the Pokemon Animatic, bringing you a Pokemon Black and White Wi-Fi battle video. And I'm facing off against Devil Shadow from the Stop Pokemon Wi-Fi room. Now, this battler, everybody in the room said that he was playing Ubers, and you know how I am when it comes down to Ubers. On some people, especially the people who, you know how they are when they come in and, they say they're all good, but they come in playing Ubers. So you know what I decided to do? I decided to play against that team. And I have a lot of Ubers myself, so I decided, you know what? Let's just go ahead and battle, which is what we did. And here comes the battle right now, which is funny because we're both starting off with Arceus. Except the problem with mine is mine has a name, that should be Flynn. Now, of course, not knowing what his Arceus is going to do, I'm going to set up a Calm Mind to limit any damage that he tries to do. But he goes for 9 speed, and I was literally not expecting that because most usually try with a Hyper Beam or Judgment or something like that. Well, speaking of Judgment, I happened to start off with mine, and I was figuring it's going to take it down to at least half or 3/4. It took it down to half. And he went for another Ice Beam, knowing that the first one only took about 100 and maybe 130 points of damage. I figured it wasn't going to be too much of a problem, so I just used for another Judgment, which is of course stab based on the plate that I'm holding. Mine would happen to be an Earth plate because this is a ground type Arceus, and his Arceus is gone. So he brings in Celebi, and of course, when I have a ground type, I always have to worry about grass types and ice types. And for this case, I always carry a flamethrower with the Flynn, which is what he did to at least bring the Celebi down to about 3/4. But of course, it survives and goes for the energy ball, and there goes Flynn. So at least Flynn did faint one, so we're about half and half right now. Next stop will be the Telegraph. Well, that would be my Mewtwo. And I go in for the Calm Mind, of course. Usually I like setting up my Pokemon as a start for Ubers because most people usually have an attack wing for most of the time. Except this time. Because the Celebi starts with a Recover, and I'm like, really? I found that interesting. However, I wasn't really too worried because since Celebi might not have much to one-hit KO or Mewtwo, especially after one Calm Mind, I decided to try for another Calm Mind. The problem is it goes for a Psychic. I was like, what? Because it took half damage after a Psychic, all because of a doggone critical. And I was a little upset at these criticals because especially when I thought Mewtwo was not going to get more than 100 points of damage, but it did. So I just went for the Shadow Ball and just said, you know what, get that Celebi out of there, which it did. So here comes Rayquaza, and I'm like, okay. I don't think that after a +2 Side Strike that Rayquaza would survive a stabbed Side Strike. And I would have to be right, because 200 defense isn't really enough for probably, what, 900 something special attack? The Rayquaza is gone. But here comes Groudon. I had to think if I wanted to do Side Strike again, because since Side Strike is based on physical defense, Groudon has a lot of it. But again, Mewtwo bulked up +2 special attack, so that 900 something got it down to about that much. But it went for Fissure, really? What? So that's the one-hit KO clause that almost got broken. Well, it did get broken because of the fact that you saw the Fissure. So, well, that at least it missed. I just went for a Shadow Ball, and the Rayquaza's gone. So here comes Flygon. I do another Side Strike, and the Flygon's gone. The next, I guess, this battle here was really one-sided after all of his ledgers were gone, because I figured that Mewtwo had no way to lose once we got the Flygon, because Flygon didn't survive a Side Strike, and here comes Dark Blaze And it was a Blaziken part fighting. Sight Strike pretty much was a 1-hit KO on that one. That would be good game to. When I say good game, well, maybe not me, but anyways, good game to Devil Shadow. Rate, comment, subscribe, everybody. This is Skyfire saying have a nice day and see you next time.